So we're just doing some kind of general exploring right now out in the wilderness. I have a quest that I'm on, but I'm not really pursuing it super aggressively. I found my way up this cliffside to a temple to Hyleia, who I believe is the bird god. Every time that I play a game that has like a high up, like bird creature thing, I'm totally reminded of that part in Dark Souls 1 where you like go up to the top of the beginning level and you like crouch down in a ball and the bird comes in and grabs you and flies you away. I love that part. I've been thinking about the Dark Souls games actually quite a lot lately, and how I sort of want to replay them. I love Dark Souls 1 so much. Anyway, so I'm up in an airy. There's a bunch of like crumbly rocks. Also, Durance was just like severely pummeled the last time.
What?
And he looks like he has a concussion and some bruised ribs. Hey. So before I continue on, I'm going to just let him sleep it off. Bad math advice, or bad doctor advice from Adam Coble today. If someone in your party has been struck on the head and has a concussion, just let them have a nap. It'll be fine. Just let them sleep it off.
Of course.
Do not do that. Don't let that happen, please. Holy shit.
And now the fun begins.
What's up, you big blue motherfucker? As you reach the summit of the mountain, a gust of wind stirs the air. Oh, Crazy Rat, thanks for the subscription. Welcome to me getting eaten by a weird dragon. You hear a noise like the snapping of sails, and the sky is briefly blotted out. A dragon lands before you, shaking the ground beneath your feet, or just walks up to you, whatever. It draws itself up to its full height and spreads its wings, barring your passage. Its neck, its back. I can never hear those two words in that order without thinking of a song whose lyrics are not appropriate for me to repeat. Anyway, its neck, its back, and the ridge of its spine are covered with magnificent plumage. Bird dragon. It hisses at you. And while the sound is unlike any language you've ever heard, the beast's meaning is utterly clear.
Vermin invading my nest, threatening my hatchling. You shall feed my young.
A small worm crouches in the corner of the temple behind the dragon. God, I want to kill a dragon. You have young here?
I will protect my last hatchling to the death. And that death will be yours, rodent.
Technically, I'm not a rodent. I'm a human. No, I'm a god. The godlike. I'm a godlike. I'm not a rodent. I'm a little plant person. Come on. Hyleia is the goddess of motherhood, actually.
And of the sky and all winged creatures. Even my kind know of her.
I don't like her dragony voice. I don't find it threatening or anything at all. Then you should respect your temple and leave. Heat from the beast roar sears your face. It lashes in a flurry of scales and feathers. Oh, is it just gonna attack me? Alright, Sky Dragon. Hope everybody's ready to watch me get murdered. Or I'll just beat the crap out of it. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Welp, Daggeron. I guess this is what's happening. I'm a PC. Don't you know this? I'll try to spread out so I don't all get fire breathed. Charge that thing. Everybody got an action now? Jesus Christ. That is intense. This thing's messing me up. No, do your thing. Here, attack that thing, but also... No. Jesus Christ. It's So we're gonna go into slow mode. And we're gonna just start throwing heals around, because I guess that's what's happening. Oh, don't die, sucker. Where'd it go? That was weird. Right here. It's like a sky dragon, so I don't know if the cone's gonna do much. But I guess we'll see. Kana, hurry up, man. We need to get that Drake up and running. That was a stupid cone. Fireball this thing some more. And by fireball, I mean throw those little things at it.
This isn't working.
Yes.
Dragons. Oh boy, that's not good. Alright, endurance. I guess bring Kana back. I do like that warrior dude was totally out of the area of effect for that. That was nice.
Curses! This thing isn't doing the job.
Oh no, that's I didn't bring her back. I need to heal him. Come on, man, just get up to 5.
You're not getting through me.
Everybody attack. Endurance. Just start healing people.
Oh, goddess! This isn't working.
Alright. Backup dragon.
This thing isn't doing the job. So very distracting.
Don't go there. Ah, dummy.
Can't get a good shot.
Oh no, endurance. Turns out dragons not fun
This
for fighting.
thing isn't doing the job.
I'm sort of super not into this like weird bipedal dragon. Like the fact that it's standing on its hind legs is weirding me right out. Spelling it. Make it dead. Come on,
Yes?
everybody.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Your death.
Very helpful.
Leave it to me. Hey. On your word. This isn't working.
Get up, lad!
On your word.
I shall deal with this one.
Oh no.
Huh?
Sagani and Kana. Stay the fuck back. You kill it. You get over here. Just shoot it and hopefully it dies before it can pop its red weapon again.
Damn!
Oh, I'm gonna need another Drake.
This isn't working.
Backup Drakes.
Can't get a good shot with this.
Following your lead. Your tail ends here.
Burn, dragon. Burn.
Following your lead. Yes?
I hope the piglet kills him. Come on, piglet.
Can't get a good shot with this. I'm here.
What does this thing have left? It's got so many hit points.
On your word.
Well,
Let's end this.
kill my Drake? Okay, I need backup Drakes. Here, let's have some extras. Sagani's gonna eat it now.
Roll up 10.
Go. Kill it with stuff. Make it dead.
Wait. Stand still.
You don't say. Alright. Alright. Okay. Well, so that dragon killed me. I think because I didn't expect to fight it. Like, it just like dropped the dragon on me.
Of course.
So let's go back up there. I'd like to try and see if I can talk my way through that conversation, but I'm going to be better prepared for fighting. It totally surprised me. And yeah, the dragon, like, it's... Let's take a look at this again. So, alright, you know what, before I fight this, let's talk about dragons, shall we? Should we talk about dragons? So, I mean, dragons are a staple of this kind of game, right? Obviously, they're 50% of what makes up Dungeons and Dragons. Right? Because you half of the time you're fighting dragons and half the time you're in a dungeon. That's how that game works. But it goes back to like Smaug, right? Smaug is a big deal. Smaug is the dragon for a lot of like fantasy literature. You know, St. George and the Dragon. There's dragons in so many like different cultures, mythology, big snakes, big serpents, dinosaur type creatures, whatever. In some games, they're angry and vicious and feral. Others, they're really smart. You know, it seems like they're like vampires. Everybody tries to have their own take on what what a dragon is in game. For me, like again, and we've been talking about this all the way through the playthrough. My impression of a dragon is very much like Dungeons and Dragons style dragon. You know, quadrupedal primarily. That's why this walking upright dragon is freaking me out. Quadrupedal dragon. The color implies something about the dragon. I think that they get divided pretty normally into like dragon types by like the shape of the dragon or whatever. And like I feel like every game inevitably, every fantasy game inevitably you run into a dragon. Like it just is a thing that is you just have to have it in your game, or you don't feel like people. It's like that's the escalation. It's just like you fight goblins at level 1 and you fight dragons at the higher level, and that's how you know you hit the big time, right? By fighting dragons. So it seems like in this game the dragons are bipedal, which is sort of weird. They do have the same body shape as a Dungeons and Dragons dragon, right? In that they have like 4 legs and like actual like walking legs. They have wings separate from their arms, which is to me what separates like dragons too. Like I feel like dragons have the like 6 limbs total. And it's weird because I really think that like the lore, like dragons for me, I find them kind of like boring at this point, in the same way I find vampires boring, and then they're so hard to do in a way that doesn't feel like either really cliche or totally contrived in a way that's like, no, we're doing our own weird dragons. I feel like some of my favorite dragons come from the Dark Souls series, in that like Seath the Scaleless, totally weird and gross. The Gaping Dragon, which I was talking about yesterday during my Heroes stream, like those are cool. You know, it's one of those things that it gets included just like elves and dwarves and whatever, either as baseline stereotypes or as like, let's try to be as weird as we can or as different about dragons. Dark Sun did a cool thing with dragons, where they had the Dragon Kings. Yeah, I mean that'd be a fun. I actually feel like that'd be a fun video to do like a comparison of like dragons in games. Like pick a monster type and look at them in a bunch of different games. I'm just gonna make a note of that. Because I think it's cool to see how different games do different stuff. Yeah, dragon comparison. I mean, you can do it with all kinds of stuff, like dwarves, elves, orcs. There's lots of different kinds of orcs.
Hey.
Yeah, cool. Anyway, let's... Yes, sorry. All right. Sour Cookie just pointed out the best dragon. Possibly my favorite dragon of all time. President Dragon. Dunkelzahn from Shadowrun. That for me is the like quintessential Shadowrun thing that they're like, okay, so we're gonna have dragons in the setting, obviously, but also we're gonna make a dragon the president of America. Shadowrun. Okay.
Of course.
My, that is large.
He didn't say that last time. That's funny.
Vermin invading my nest, threatening my hatchling. You shall feed my young.
You have young
I
here?
will protect my last hatchling to the death. And that death will be yours, rodent.
Hyleia is the goddess of motherhood, actually.
And of the sky and all winged creatures. Even my kind know of her.
Is that why you came here?
I came to care for my remaining hatchling. My kind requires territory. Few places are safe for our young. This is a lesson that cost me the rest of my brood.
Oh, here we go. Then you should stay. Raising your offspring here would honor Hyleia.
So be it. Go then, and with my thanks.
That's right. Now I'm friends with the dragon. What's up? Just gonna hang out. Little dragon baby. What do you got here? You got some treasure? Definitely gonna take your shit. Adar's. Aw, the dragon attacks you. Come on. I mean, it makes sense. It's a dragon. That's fair. I'm the one being a dick. I'm gonna try and sneak over there and take the thing this time. But good. I know I can talk my way through that. That's nice.
Of course.
Yeah, dragon. Blah de blah de blah.
And now the fun.
I like how everybody gets a thing to say. Yep, you have young, Hyleia's the goddess, that's why you came here, then you should stay. Okay. So, notice the game doesn't give me any XP for not having to fight the dragon. Yeah, let's see. Who's my stealthiest character? I think I already know the answer to this, but I want to check.
Ready, Watcher.
Where's her skills? Stealth 6, 2, 2, 2, 5. Yeah, okay, so it's Sagani. Alright, Sagani. We're gonna play a little game called Don't Get Eaten by a Dragon.
Ready, Watcher.
Light, flame, and sound.
This means you can see me, right? Here we go. Get away from the dragon, maybe? Oh, cool hammer. I stole it. I stole from the dragon. Yeah, I mean, speaking of dragons, Jimmy D reminds us that I'm going to be working on a supplement for a game called Apelion, which is about dragons. And I've got some ideas for how to make a dragon. How to make a dragon do some different stuff. I really want that spell book. I'll try one more time. I don't really care as much about the gems,
I'm here.
but I am interested in obtaining that spell book. Yeah, okay, no. Alright. It's fine. Never mind. I don't need it that bad. It's cool. It's fine. I'm done with you, dragon.
Hey.
I did get a cool hammer, though. Let's see if it's better than the flail we're using. Stunning on crits, +1 might, +4 accuracy. Yeah, I don't think so. I think Unforgiven is better. Yeah, alright, whatever.
Hey.
See you later, dragon. I wonder, yeah, I mean, maybe the dragon will come back later, and help me out. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it'll be like that spider thing in in the dungeon in Odd Noir. Like maybe this will matter later, but right now, I don't know. Hyleia will
You must
remember
gather
you
your
did that.
party before venturing forth.
Alright, Dragon. That was fun. Let's go back to the North Weald and try and find those, we'll track those blood tracks.
The figurine. It's glowing.
I know your figurine is glowing. Fucking nerd. It's fine. Cutscene. You come out of clearing and see a group of Glenfathans standing in a circle. Sagani glances from the Adra statuette to the hunters, looking for a connection. Meanwhile, the hunters turn and notice you. Does the name Persok sound familiar to any of you?
What kind of Estromor foolishness is this?
They step aside and turn to you, and as they do, you see something on the ground behind them. Lying amidst the ferns is a white stag. Dark blood mars its brilliant coat, and its sides tremble with quick, shallow breaths. You feel a presence in the beast, something ancient and familiar. Before you can speak, something thumps to the ground. You look down and see the Adra bear, its bright glow flickering.
Arc shadow.
Sagani draws up beside you, her wide eyes fixed on the dying stag. The figurine. All that time, it's led us here a moment too late. One hunter takes a step forward, and Sagani raises her bow, an arrow knocked.
Any closer, and you'll bleed out next to him. I never thought I'd prepared myself to meet a stranger. To share the honor and history of my village with someone who had no knowledge of us. Even someone who'd scorn our way of life. I was going to tell him about the years of abundance in Masuk. How his granddaughters have hunted caribou, and his grandsons made our walls strong. But he'll be gone in minutes.
Trust your instincts.
He must know that Masuk remembers him.
She tells Persok of prosperous decades, the grain trade that has sustained them through long winters. She recites the stories told about him and speak of the new elders who followed in his footsteps. The stag takes a final shuddering breath and falls still.
If you've finished your chanting, we need to get to work before the meat spoils.
Have you no respect? A great soul inhabited this body.
That's a bummer. Spent 5 years looking for somebody. Turns out they're a dead stag.
And it's gone now. What's left is our kill.
I guess we're here to bust up this stag party.
Coming from people who revere stones and long-dead Audra.
She slanders the builders.
Let's all stay calm. There's no need to argue.
You Estromoran are full of useless talk.
Fine. Well, you know it's a good way to pay homage to a dead person? Throwing a fireball at their corpse. Look, you jerks. I just got killed several times by a dragon. I am not afraid of you.
Leave it to me.
Fangs, eh? Fangs for nothing.
All right
Aw,
then.
poor Persok. He's dead. He's very dead. Bunch of miscellaneous garbage. Some war bows.
Hey,
Alright, let's I wanna talk to her.
I'm here.
See if she has anything
A
to say.
deer in the middle of Air Glonfoth. But I'm glad I can bring this success back to Masuk. And perhaps Persok will return to
You know what
Masuk
this
at the end
means?
of it.
I can put somebody different on my team. Mm.
To be honest, the biggest relief is knowing that my journey was worthwhile. that finding Persak and carrying our village's story to him will strengthen our community and return his soul to us. I'm looking forward to being back in Masuk among my family and my people.
Her eyes go into soft focus. How can you tell?
I'm glad to finally understand the purpose behind these last 5 years. What do you think? Do you feel as though you understand the purpose behind your hunt for Theos?
I'm not sure.
I hope you find your reason, Watcher. Anyway, Theos isn't getting any closer. I suppose we'd best keep after him.
Let's go.
Hey.
Oh my god. Oh my freaking god. I have to get out of here right now. Sagani, baby, I love you, but it's time for you to be replaced. Also, shit, Adar, you look like a insane person. I don't even know what to say to you, man.
Hey.
Okay, I forgot to get this bear stuff. Alright.
Hey.
Oh my god, I'm excited. New party member. Whoa, Durance. Whoa. Okay, so I can do that at any inn, right? So let's go back to Hearthsong. We'll go to that inn, and we're gonna get rid of Sagani, because Sagani... useful, sort of, I don't know. Not really. Let's go and do it. I think I can do it at the tavern. I might need to go back to my HQ.
Huh?
I'm gonna try. I'll try in the tavern. We'll see. And if not, then I'll have to go all the way back to my base. My base.
All right then.
Gods keep you.
What's up, Haggard Shoes? Can I? Yeah. Oh, they're all such low level. All right, you go away. I want to bring Pelagina back because I want to do her quest. First, let's just see how long she's gonna be away on this. Finishes on turn 58. What is it? Turn. Show me what turn it is now. I don't like you, game. Well,
Hello.
let's rest. There we go. Okay. Can I have Pelagina back, please? Okay, forget it. I don't have the patience for this
Hail
garbage.
and well met.
See you later, Sagani. Oops. You were cool and everything. But, us godlike gotta stick together. I wanna, yeah, like a modal damage resistance. Passive? Oh, bonus to all effects. That's pretty cool. Oh, she gained 2 levels. Good, so that catches her up. Yeah. Alright, let's reorganize my party here.
I'm ready.
Because she definitely does not need to be in the back. Cool. Alright,
Hey.
now she's got a quest that I need to resolve. Oh, and I need to check
Quay?
her equipment. Quay. She was carrying a lot of stuff, hey? Okay, awesome.
Huh?
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Alright, everybody's gathering. We're all gathering.
Of course.
Hell, come on, everybody. Let's gather outside. Yeah. So I'm gonna take Pelagina. I don't need her really. I don't want to keep her in the party. Honestly, I don't find her super interesting. I mean, she's not boring. But I also think it's important to. She's got a quest, and I want to resolve that quest. So.
Said what I think.
That was Isilmir. She likes your feathers.
I'll swap her out for the druid once that quest is complete. I suspect.
Wait.
Here we go.
I don't know if I should go through with this. Make the trade deal with the Anamenfath.
If a Valiant deal with the Glanfathens weakens the Deerwood, it could mean war for the Republics in the future.
What other option do you have?
I could put the idea in the Anamenfath's head that the Republics are not interested in exclusive trade, but limited trade of goods that they do not already trade with the Deerwoodens.
It's the right thing to do. The Deerwoodens are at the mercy of the Republics, and they don't even know it. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the benevolent response. Okay, let's. Our paths cross again, Gallus and Anums, Anung and Rama. Punch her with my stone fist. One of my companions, a representative of the Valen Republics, wishes to discuss a trade issue with you. This Valen godlike, blessed if Hyleia. So they say. Diplomat of the Duke's Bells, I understand you are sent here with a trade assurance from your masters. Revered Anamenfath, it is true I was chosen to convey these assurances, but understand that I was fashioned more for war than etiquette. In these dangerous times, perhaps it's better to set warriors to do diplomats' work. Indeed, Anamenfath, regarding the exclusive trade agreement. Nod head, smiling warmly. Shake head, eyes wide. Shrug. The Republics feel it would be in the best long-term interest of all parties if you maintain your traditional goods trades with the Deerwood. A strange turn. What do the Republics want, then? Taundra Tara pearls. Trade will be picking up on them quickly in the Eastern Reach. You will buy them exclusively from us for the next 5 years. In exchange, we will be your exclusive market for Adraban and Karogolan for the same period. Interesting proposition, Valian. We will send emissaries south to discuss the details of greater length. Your appearance here speaks well of your Duke's intentions. Revered Anamenfath.
That's it. My position in the Brotherhood gone. I can't believe I just made up new trade terms to the Glanfath and Anamenfath.
Pelagini, you did the right thing for the Republics. Even if the Dukes can't see it from their vantage, you can deal with their disapproval later.
Verus. They have a saying in Biajepe. New gold clears even the oldest debts. If I'm right, all will be forgiven.
Trade Paladin.
If not, there's nothing I can do about it now.
I really like paladins. Well, that was easy. I really like paladins of alternate gods, like paladins, because normally people are like, I'm a paladin. I'd be the paladin of the god of justice, or the god of war, or the god of judgment. But it's super cool when people, like in my ongoing D&D campaign, my friend Hillary is playing a dragonborn paladin of the god of civilization and trade, which Pelagina kind of reminds me of. So it's like, she's more concerned with making sure that the trade routes stay open and that the road is safe than she is with like judging unbelievers or killing undead. She's essentially like a capitalism paladin, which is weird and creepy and strange, but also cool. I mean, all paladins are kind of creepy and weird, but yeah, it's really neat. I like playing characters like that. I like playing characters who are bound to a power not necessarily expected for them.
Gods keep you.
What's up, Haggard Shoes? I would like to trade out this lovely lady paladin for this weird little man. Herabius. Look at him. Alrighty. Well. Let's boost up his stealth. Level 9 druid, eh? Level 9 druid. I do not know anything about how druids work in this game, so I don't know where to put him in my party or what his abilities are like, so I guess we're gonna just have to learn that. So, charm spell. Let's look at his big spells first. Wall of Thorns. Relentless Storm. Plague of Insects. Firebug. So he's kind of like an attack guy. Can you shapeshift? Yeah, shapeshift. Stilgar. And vulnerable attack. Slows down to reduce enemy. Okay. And he's got a wand and... No, he's got really nothing good. Alright, let's give him... I don't know. Let's give him this hammer, because we happen to have it. Is there anything else I can give him? Chainmail for now. Okay. That'll do until we can get you some better equipment.
Hey.
Alright, neat. So I got a new character. I mean, I've always had this character, but I have a new character, to me, a new character type, one I haven't played yet in this game, and he seems kind of cool. Some druid stuff. So let's continue back to the Northweald to keep questing. Now I want to go get in a fight. Try this guy out.
Hey.
So when we were here before, we saw that those guys, the characters, the characters were here to try to find. It looked like they had been. Whoop! Who's this? Gwyneth hides in the twigs poke out of her hair. Chunks of dried mud cling waist high to her leather leggings. Quiet! Keep low. Take a look. My friends are up there over the lip of the hill. There are signs of battle at the camp. Wasn't fast enough. Pox-ridden fangs. McGran burned them all. What's going on? The fangs must have caught the scent and rushed the group. Some of my friends are still alive, but the fangs have one of them surrounded. The expedition, or what remains of it, is taking cover in some ruins above these cliffs. The fangs must be toying with them, letting them starve a bit before the next attack. We need to act or they're good as dead. I'll see what I can do. You aren't dressed like my men. Perhaps you could try talking to the fangs. They might not think you're with us. Please help. I already have enough friends to bury. Okay.
I'll stay out of sight.
Well, let's go and check it out. These fangs are total dinks, in my experience so far. So let's see.
Estremore.
An elven woman stands beside a stag, petting the great beast on its neck. As you approach, the animal jerks its head in your direction and rears up. Stillness, the woman orders the stag, pulling on the skin of the stag's neck till it ceases to buck. Easy now, no need to fight yet. One ear is missing the top half. Many battle scars raise her otherwise smooth skin. More foreigners, more unclean feet trampling on our lands, more blood to feed the trees. I don't want to alarm you, but I don't think the trees prefer blood. You should not be here, Estramore. If you are here on our lands, it is either steal from us or aid those who would. Dear wooden mercenaries, looters, can you hear their panicked whispers? Leave this place at once, or we'll kill you when we finish with these Estramoran. I'm a friend of Eric Lanfath. Do you speak the truth, foreigner? If you are indeed a friend, you would respect our lands and not defile our sacred soil with your trespass. Maybe you should just cram it. You have no bonds of kin or kith with the looters. I'll give you a chance to prove it. The invaders must be purged from our lands. Prove your worth and we'll believe your words. Tell me about these mercenaries. Raiders, looters, same as all the other deer wooden thieves that pillage our lands. We tracked the deer woodens from their first step beyond the great river and waited for them to air. They always do. We claimed half their pack in our first assault. The cowards that now huddle to the north. When the wind turns, you'll smell their fear. If they surrender, will you let them live? Softness, said as yours, will not bring them to heal. Their greed knows no bounds. Their memory honors no history. What use have we of prisoners? What example do we set by others by letting them live? Why would we forgive again? Yeah, I won't do it.
Wait.
Sorry, not happening. Also, you're a prick. Cool. Well, let's... I don't know, let's cast spells. God, I have no idea what any of these things do. I'm a big scary monster. Can I still cast spells when I'm a big scary monster?
Curses! I'm blinded.
Yeah, thanks. Neat.
This thing isn't doing the job. Curses! I'm blinded.
Well, get out of there, man. They're useless. It's not true, he's not useless. He's just getting killed.
Yes?
Oh, what's up, Drake? Oh, cool, I have fire breath. Yeah. I mean, of course I do, he's a dragon. Roar. Roar. It's not very threatening, I'm sorry. Okay, well, I dealt with that in a fashion.
Hey.
Don't know that I handled it exactly the most diplomatically, but what are you gonna do?
Hey.
Sometimes you just have to make a decision. Anyway, you chumps, you're free now. Stop! Friend or foe? A trickle of blood runs from a cut on his brow. You're not Glenfathan. By my grand friend or foe, I said. Calm down. I'm a friend. A rare and welcome sight, friends this far from home. Look at us hiding in the rocks and holding our guts. The fangs, they've bloodied us and now we're trapped. Gwyneth sent me. What happened? Resourceful girl! Ha! We assumed the Glenfathans killed her before coming upon us. I'm relieved she's alive. Doubly relieved she brought help. Tribesmen ambushed us just as we made camp. The fight was a lopsided slaughter. In the melee, someone tripped through the campfire. We were lucky in that regard. The stench of burning flesh and choking smoke obscured the scene. Few of us managed to withdraw. I've dealt with them. They're dead. All of them? Hear that, boys? We got a way out. Get to it. The voice is kindled with purpose and spring into march. Esmar raises his fist and shakes it. The locket dances as if jerked into life. The captain nods and gives you one last look before joining his companions. Cool, okay. So they did their thing. Found whatever treasure it is they came to find. Left a bunch of gold behind, I guess? I don't know. So let's make our way down here. And we will see if there's anything else I need to do. Actually, I can just check my quest log. Yeah, return to Gwyneth or whatever her name is. There she is. I saved your friends. You did it. We'll be chanting your name back in the gift. Everyone will know what you've done for us, I promise. But you're the type to deserve more than praise. Coin, weaponry, or if nothing tangible suits your fancy, I'd just as soon share my skills with you. Skills, weaponry, coin. I don't want coin, that's boring. Hoping you'd say that. Alright, so she taught me a skill. I don't really know. Dungeon Delver.
Yes?
Let's take a look at my skills list.
Eh?
Dungeon Delver. Self. 0.1 to crit damage multiplier. Well, alright. That's cool. I like that. I like the ability to get new the option to get new abilities in the game instead of just gear. That's fun. I quite like that. All right, let's finish exploring this area. Let's get through here real quick. Actually, I also want to check to see hunting bow. Oh, only usable rangers. Never mind.
Hey.
Ooh, swamp lurker. I could kill that. Many swamp lurkers. Swamp lurkers and forest lurkers working together? What does the world come to?
That's it.
Word heals sound.
Quick battle. Lay
All
these
right,
swamp lurkers to rest. Oh, blights now too. Interesting.
Following your
Leave it to me!
Oh dear. A half-buried boot. As if flushed from upstream. Well, what's upstream? Crazy purple stuff.
Similar outcome.
What's up with the ongoing what's up with the ongoing jokes about him petting things? Beneath the raging waterfall, the corpse of an elven Glenfathan hunter lies shattered against the rocks. Broken bones protrude through its skin. You also notice deep parallel cuts in the rotting flesh. The slashes trace almost every part of the body, as if it had been ravaged by a dozen blades. This man probably died before his fall from the cliffs above. Yeah, he was killed by a dragon. Obviously. You touch the dead elf's forehead, droplets of water glistening down its purple surface, and feel a sudden jolt from the hunter's lingering essence. You're walking along the underbrush without making a sound. Moonlight catches sight of your arms, shining them pale, but you quickly dart again to the shadows of the giant trees in the north field. Your blood brother is not so deft as you expected. Look at him, frail, unaware. He doesn't deserve to share the glory of this hunt. It's been countless seasons since a Stelgar like this one, twice the size of his lesser kin, had roamed the forest near Twin Elms. Arthwin fell for the trick. You almost feel pity for him, but you're convinced by yourself he'd only get in the way once the killing begins. He'd be safer by the river, expecting that we'll flank the Stelgar as he descends will have its fill of calm water. But this kill will be only yours. The Stelgar is larger than you imagined. It stands without fear atop the waterfall's ridge, its silhouette cutting a monstrous hole. It's the mantle of the night sky, a beast of legend, a true hunter. Your hand tightens around the shaft of your father's spear. The weight feels balanced, just right as you prepare the throw. You put everything into it. The spear flies true and hits its mark. The Stelgar didn't even hear a sound. Its blood spills bright on the rocks. Yet it stands unfazed. The beast pounces. Moonlight shines over its great fangs. Your hands draw your blades. Without a second thought, you lunge forward to meet this monster. It's fast. It's ripping your flesh apart. You stab at the darkness engulfing you. Deep. Again and again. There's no slowing its embrace. And then you're dead. Sucks for you. So there's like a badass Stelgar around here someplace. And because I'm a PC, doesn't even matter that it took you, your whole life to prepare for this hunt, and that you had to betray your friend to make the hunt happen. Right, you were killed by this horrible beast. I can just save scum my way through doing what you couldn't. Pitiable non-player character. Thou art but an NPC, sir. And I have all the true power in this realm. Jeez. Oh, I killed it. There we go. There's some additional Stelgar. Every time that I say the word Stelgar, I think of Dune. Because of Stilgar. Oh shit, what is even happening to you, man?
I'm fine. Parathis!
Not damn it, you're a corpse.
We gotta take better care of Ella.
Again, more like weird bipedal creatures. He's kind of like more like a werewolf than a shapeshifter. Can we stop fighting now? Please? Are there more enemies about? Yes, there are. Okay. Come help us, Drake.
Leave it to me.
And that seems to be the end of these jerks. But then I said that before when I thought I'd killed them all. Have we killed them all now? Can combat be over yet? No. I have to fight every Stelgar in the entire universe, evidently. Oh my god. I don't know if I'm going to be able to win this one. Let's try to save some of them, and here we go. It's annoying that my flying dragon can't just pass through these enemies.
Following your lead.
You're not getting through me. Leave it to me.
I have them.
Need to summon a fresh dragon, I guess.
Oh, I'm terrified.
Wow. That That was a fun series of fights, I guess. Let's take all these Stilgar parts.
Hey.
I was expecting like one big Stilgar, but that was a lot of them. I'm just gonna go ahead and camp right here.
Hey.
Alright. Over the ground, hardened by dry blood and stomped leaves, the corpse of a giant Stelgar crawls with flies. Its flesh has been pierced and cut as if stabbed by spears and slashed with swords. You touch the dead Stelgar's flank. A cloud of flies stirs in the air, and suddenly you feel the creature's remaining essence. The world fades away. The pack rests. Rocks shelter the young, full bellies. You turn away and look beyond the trees. The moon breaks over the swaying canopy. A scent in the air stirs a tingling in your mouth. You slide into the shadows, the taste of hunt filling your nostrils. What does hunt taste like? Light shines on the stones by the water that falls. Prey down below, two-legged, hair like dry grass. It moves near the water that flows. Thin legs, slow, noisy, unaware. It holds a sharp stick, two-legged hunter. Weak hunter, prey, closer prey, bright moon prey, into the dark. Pain! Pain on your side. A sharp stick pokes out of your flank. You roar and shake it. It snaps, breaking on the stones, wet stones. Your blood. Leaves rustle. You look. Another two-legged. Another hunter. Thick legs. Silent steps. Stripped face. Strong hunter. Enemy. I think it means striped face. You leap, aiming at its neck. It moves faster. Claws find flesh. Ripping it deep. Ripping it down. Wet leaves. Two-legged blood. It howls. It fights back. Long claws cut through the air. They slash at your flesh. More pain. Sharp pain. You strike. It strikes. Hot blood on your claws. Hot cuts on your chest. The world goes red. Your strength fails. You can't breathe. The two-legged hunter looks down. Wet ground. Our blood. Sharp stick above its head. Bright moon above its head. Strong hunter. World goes dark. Okay. Big hunter drama. I wonder if there's anything else around here. Looks like, looks like that's it for this area. So let's head down this way. And I think it's probably just about time for a break.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
So once Aloth catches up, I'll save my game. Come on, buddy. Move those little elf legs. Let's go.
Hi?
You can do it. Yeah.
Hey.
Alright. So we'll save here, and we'll take a short break, and we will return to continue with more Pillars of Eternity in just a few minutes. So do stick around. See you in a bit.